Hello guys, welcome to the group. We are live. Welcome, and the video is for Trading Hunters, the group for Trading Hunters, previously known as 254 Solana, and we have made some few changes to our group from just looking at assets, and we want to come up with a system of giving us signals for trade entries and trade exits, isn't it? Yes. And we say that through this we can have an adequate and efficient group whereby it is working for us and it will be helping us make good trading decisions. And mind you, this is not something that can be done by one person. We require many heads coming together. The strategies are many. We can't work with all the strategies, but we can make the strategies work for us according to the situation. Yes, so that dynamism can bring about effectiveness, and many heads are better than one, and particularly Gibson, Juma, Marcos, Matugi Marcos, and Monica Kimani, and Josephat Karanja. So for traders, we start the basis of the group. This is the foundation, and we want to create something long term, and we have to come up with rules, guidelines, yeah, so that we can be effective traders. So this is the first video in the series. This is the introduction to show my dedication to the group, not only the group, to our trading society, create a community and a society to work around, and we hope that it goes in our way. So without further ado, I want to mention the main agenda for this week and the weeks to come, because we are in a very interesting stage in the markets, whereby I want us to look at some things I was thinking about and see what we can do about them. So the first agenda in my mind was this. I was studying this move. See this move. It's a 5-wave move down using Elliott wave, and it came after a very big bull run from, let's see, let's dive deeper. Is my internet slow a little bit? From the 1 week time frame, from the weekly time frame, as you can see, from the 1 week time frame, we see this massive move up and this correction over here. So this correction here is the main agenda of my research. I've been thinking about it, and it presents something interesting, okay? Because you can say it's a correction from the daily, even a crash. But once we watch it from the weekly and we draw the Fibonacci around it, we see that not that bad. It went to this level, which is $95, and I guess it's the 78% Fibonacci. So we have to discuss what this level means, and the break of this level. You see the support at 124 here, it was broken, and it was broken by this move. So we want to understand what it means for this structure, this support here, and whether the price action will come to retest this level. The other aspect we are discussing is this leg over here. this leg over here, this one, because now that's a very interesting interjection. So from the daily time frame, we see that a 5-wave move down, here. This was a 5-wave move down, isn't it? And I can show you the Elliott wave, the 5-wave move down over there, this one, yes, and a 3-wave move up over here, isn't it? And then another 5. We were expecting a 5-wave move down here. So from our prediction of last cycle, we were predicting a 5-3-5 structure, whereby the price now would have gone like that, but that one has been nullified by the current action. This was we had this strategy and it was running, whereby could have seen a market crash scenario like that, and people are asking why I was very directional with this form, but it's because this is a 5-3-5 wave structure, whereby we have gone a 5-wave move down, a 3-wave move up, as you can clearly see, and a 5-wave move down. So we're expecting a 5-wave move down in this final leg, which we could have gone like maybe say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but that never happened. So the one that is holding is this one. This one is the one that is holding, and it is giving us a bias direction. So we are saying that the resistance is at 218, isn't it? And that is where now our major discussion comes in. Now this has presented another issue, whereby this leg over here, this one, we'll compare it to Ethereum's, Bitcoins, and XRPs and Doges. We'll be dealing with the big 5, so we'll be seeing that. And the sentiment that brought me there is Ethereum, because Ethereum was exhibiting the same price movement as Solana in like 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Even Marcos and I said that they are very correlated, and you can see even the 5-wave move down happened very clearly. You see this one, from this point down here, the 5-wave move down was clear and apparent. The 3-move wave up to this level, but now we have to measure, this is the point of our discussion, we have to measure this one, that reaction, and this one, to know this one, yeah, those two, to know where, how much of an increment this was. Another agenda, I've drawn an horizontal resistance line in the blue. I can change it to red, because now things can get very short messed around here. Let's change it to red, short, and this red line is presenting the resistance at 4,000, 4K for Ethereum, and it's very close. And this is the agenda that we'll be discussing, is that we see that Solana, Ethereum, and all others face this, but Solana has not faced this. And I was thinking to myself that Ethereum and Bitcoin are correlated, but to my surprise they are not. Bitcoin has a lot of buying pressure, and from that, the pressure from the institutes and heavy investors on the asset, and the issue is that dip that we have just seen from Solana and Ethereum is not apparent to Bitcoin. You see that Bitcoin, this move here is very minute. So this is a clear divergence happening here. Yes. So you want to know from here to here what happened and what brought the support at that level, and what caused this bull run. And the most important of all is where will the resistance of Bitcoin happen, and will the pullback go any further? So I prepared a scenario whereby using LU12, as you can see, if this is wave 3, we can embrace a pullback towards 95k and another wave 4 completion, wave 5 completion towards 147k. But the problem is, will it be able to break? And if it will, what does it mean for Ethereum and Solana and the others? Yes, and from that, our mainstay of the business was Solana, and another agenda we have to discuss is XRP. XRP now is displaying weakness in its, not XRP, sorry, SUI is displaying weakness in its form. You can go first to XRP, and we see that XRP has just broken out of its resistance in a very good fashion. So XRP, Ethereum, XRP has broken its all-time high actually. As you can see, it's on another level and it's supporting itself above the 38. But XRP, will discuss more about XRP later. What I wanted us to, the main agenda, another main agenda is SUI. We've been looking at SUI and it's coming, but it's at a very critical juncture whereby these commodities are correlated. So SUI, you see the moves, you see the 5-wave move down very clearly there, conforming with Ethereum's and Solana's. We see that this can be a motive. It can be a motive even if we measure with Fibonacci and see that this is a motive supporting at the 61%, almost to zero. It has disqualified to be a motive. But the other thing about SUI is that this leg was very weak. In fact, it is reaching sector B right now, and that is presenting a lot of, it symbolizes a lot of selling pressure from XRP. No, from SUI, sorry. So those are the agendas we'll be discussing, and we hope that things will go smooth. Yeah, and we'll see how things move on next time.